2 years after Jamie, played by Sam Heughan, and Claire Fraser, Katrina Balfe, were last seen on screens, Outlander has finally come back for its long-awaited 6th season. Although fans were ecstatic to see Outlander finally coming to an end, the Starz series' Scottish heartthrob admitted he still finds it strange to return to his iconic role. Sam revealed he found it strange to return to the set of the hit fantasy drama after so much time away. Filming for Season 6 was initially intended to get underway in May 2020 but was pushed back to February 2021 due to the pandemic. The series has returned for its darkest installment yet in the last couple of weeks, with the Frasers facing off against a bitter and zealous rival from Jamie's past. While the main cast were made to film in much stricter and colder conditions than they're used to, Sam confirmed their high spirits kept them going throughout the shoot. Outlander is a pretty intense, dramatic show, he explained. But behind the scenes, we do have a good time. Everyone is so good-natured. You get so close to the rest of the cast and crew, and we're always laughing and enjoying each other's company. It's a tight-knit family. Although the series is now set in North America in the 18th century, Outlander's chilly Scotland locations have had to stand in for Fraser's Ridge in North Carolina. To make things more challenging, the cast hadn't worked together since the 5th season's production, which began way back in April 2019. Outlander's leading man admitted it was strange to come back to set after things had changed so much in the pandemic. The first few days of shooting are kind of unsettling, he told Men's Health. It feels like you're in this post-apocalyptic world, but to be honest, once you get on set, you just feel so lucky to be able to work and to be kept safe and to hopefully provide some entertainment. As the Frasers clash against the latest newcomers to the Ridge, the Christies, it seems the atmosphere on set was just as tense as the new season, at least to begin with. Insight, theory, interview. Thankfully, the cast has only grown closer over the years, so it didn't take long for production to get back to business as usual. Even so, there were still the usual set of challenges and surprises to deal with, as Roger McKenzie star Richard Rankin recently told Express.co.uk. In the most recent episode, Roger got the shock of his life when Granny Wilson, and kid, revealed she wasn't as dead as her funeral guests were led to believe. Richard recalled, "It was ridiculous. I mean, how do you play that? I don't mean ridiculously written, I mean ridiculously shot. The idea of that scenario is ridiculous." Despite the eerie atmosphere at the start of the shoot, it didn't take long for this somewhat outlandish scene to cheer up the main cast. It was difficult to film in terms of, pardon the pun, corpsing, because the way she comes back to life and the way people react, Richard shared. Katrina was having a hard time keeping a straight face, we were all having a hard time trying to be serious about the most ridiculous situation. Season 6 is set to only get darker, however, as Jamie and his family continue to struggle with their loyalties throughout one of the most tumultuous periods of American history. Outlander Season 6 continues Sundays on Starz in the USA and Starz Play in the UK.